Hello Internet. In honor of climbing season, I've decided to make a video where I show my truck build for sleeping in and living out of. I'll show you how I made it, what materials and tools were involved, and the basic design philosophy. With any luck, this video inspires someone out there who is thinking about maybe setting themselves up to hit the road for a while to just do it, and to keep it simple. Complexity should come from necessity, and the simpler your setup, the less you realize you need. Here we go. The first thing I knew I wanted was to be able to sit up. I spent a few summers sleeping in the back of a late 90s Explorer, and having no low level or footwell prevents me from easily rotating up into a sitting position first thing in the morning. This need led me to split the sleeping platform in two. Space for my feet and space for taller totes toward the front to act as a kind of nightstand surface. I didn't want the single sleeper configuration all the time, however. I'm usually climbing with a partner after all, so the second portion of the sleeping platform is modular, being able to rest on the ledge of the Tacoma sidewall and the ledge designed into the fixed platform. I decided not to do a hinge thing and have it be a separate disattached piece instead, because the idea of removing all the bedding to go from a single to a double sleeper configuration sounds troublesome to me. The disattached portion slides under the fixed surface instead of resting on top of it for the same bedding removal avoidance reason. This was by far the most complicated aspect of this whole build. Building shelves for the disattached portion to rest on while in the single sleeper configuration restricts the size of totes I could store under the platform. And getting the width of the disattached surface and the fixed surface to match up just right took a little bit of math. The bed space could not be evenly divided like I thought at first. I'm happy with my design as it is, but this would have been so much easier to build and come together way quicker too if I had not gone with this sliding under idea. The legs that hold up the platform in the center are only as tall as they need to be, keeping the platform low for maximum headroom. The Tacoma has parallel ridges running fore and aft, which wouldn't have been a problem, and I would have loved to cut the legs so they sit right in that little valley there. But again, my leg position was dictated by my platform width, which was dictated by my idea to have the disattached piece slide under instead of rest on top. Just another lesson on how simple ideas tend to lead to unforeseen complexities downstream. So my legs are wonky. But I repurposed an old rubber mat that used to be on the floor of a gym. I cut it to fit the footprint of the bed and gave each leg a little hole to nest in so they don't slide around. I bought some mini L brackets to screw the whole structure to the sidewall and got a hold of some cheap upholstery foam and upholstered it myself with a tarp and Gorilla Tape. And that's pretty much it. No wiring, no mini fridge, no sliding drawer / kitchen surface type of thing. Just a place to sleep with storage underneath. This required a full-size 3/4 inch piece of plywood, some chunks of 2x4, and about $10 worth of hardware. I built it with a power drill, a tape measure, and a skill saw. If you don't have much stuff to store, or aren't even planning on going out for that long, you may not need a platform at all. Just throw a sleeping pad, a bag, a cooler, and a pack in the back of your vehicle and hit the road. As you spend time living mobily, you'll learn what your own needs are and just naturally come up with designs to accommodate them. Keep it simple, stupid. And floss.